connection looking but we are live.
Very nice.
Where is Mika?
You can't say you didn't expect something to go wrong.
I'm expecting a lot of things to go wrong, to be honest.
Hope it won't be just us four in here.
I guess let me tweet the advertisement that I'm live. Connection is not looking really good. It's jumping between orange and red and yellow. Damn. But as long as we have fun, that's what is most important, I think.
Surprisingly enough, my connection isn't trash for once.
Are the rest of them not going to be on voice?
Get your butts in here. Yeah.
I was hoping Suna would pop in.
She's got something, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm the replacement.
Yes.
No one can replace Suma.
So, yeah, no, Shadow, you're the backup. So, why don't we start going around and introducing our characters? Let's start with you, Moon Mother.
Me?
Yeah. So that the viewers know.
Oh boy. I'm the most inexperienced one here, I think.
You'll be fine. Listen, I'm also unexperienced. I'm just doing this for fun and charity. That's all what I'm doing.
I guess.
You'll be fine.
Alright. If I just, go through the general description.
Just say some stuff as your character, like who are you, what hobbies do you like,
okay, well,
what's your preferred hero item, preferred pronouns, stuff like that.
Alright, well, I am Moon Mother, and I'm playing Moon Mother because that's pretty much my whole personality. And now it's a character. So Moon Mother is pretty much, I guess, kind of like the backup of the group, I would call her. She's going to be just this, I guess, really chaotic mother figure.
Really?
And yeah, she's very, she's very high octane on the jokes and the memes and being very blunt and straightforward, but she always, likes to come in and help people when she can. Her hobbies is pretty much the front or back end of any joke. Just to be the comedic relief. Everything's funny until it's not funny.
Everything is funny until it's not funny. I like her.
Yeah, everything's funny until it's not funny.
That is a factual statement.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's funny because she's always wearing like interesting attire. She's usually in all black and has her face completely covered. There's rarely a time when she ever doesn't have her face covered with a mask, unless she's, eating could be a challenge, but otherwise she looks scary, but she's very not scary. It's quite the opposite. So it's like a duality of appearance.
Gotcha. That's interesting. Shadow.
Hi, I'm Shadow. I am the chaos of this group. I will be playing as Atlas. Atlas is very reckless and has a lot of bad jokes to tell.
I like him already.
I think my character and yours will have a lot in common.
This is gonna be fun. I already see that this is gonna be a fun of either good or bad jokes.
Oh, I have a list of jokes prepared, don't worry.
And finally, Supreme. Supreme?
Right, let's start the bets. Did they forget how to use push to talk?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think Supreme.
Now we cannot hear you. Now I can't hear you.
There we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
sorry.
There we go.
My character is Kagaka. She's the quiet, dark, moody, in-your-face type. She often uses sarcasm, and she's very quick to get angry. She thinks of herself as a scout of the group, so she'll do recon for the other kids.
Awesome.
But she doesn't hesitate to take out a threat if it gets in her way. And her hobbies are stargazing and eating.
Awesome. Please excuse the fans and viewers, please excuse the fans in the background. It happens. My computer really does not like to cooperate today. But the point is that we are having fun for each other.
Not that bad.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, I guess we shall start unless Mika joins in. So,
It's not just going to be a situation where someone shows up halfway through and they're like, hey!
What the hell is going on here?
Nehru, your voice is stereo on stream again. Oh yeah, give me a minute. Right now.
Yeah, I can just imagine a cloak is showing up midway through wondering what's going on.
Did I stumble into the wrong building?
I guess so. I the alerts should be working, and now audio should be working as well. So, you all, after some successful missions, you all go back into the boxcar. However, it looks the same as any time else, and as any other time does. However, this time something is different. Gwen sits in one of the corners of the boxcar, visibly distressed and holding her phone in her hands, almost clutching it, and mumbling to herself.
This is the part where we all turn and leave and never look back.
I'll go home from that. I'm just gonna leave Gwen to it. I'm gonna let someone, and Kanko's gonna let someone else approach Gwen because she's not really on great terms with Gwen.
Okay. So, who's gonna approach this very visibly distressed Gwen?
Probably Moon, because
You can talk
whether
in
they're a
first.
stranger or not, Moon would just see like what's wrong with them.
If you want, you can talk in first person or third person. Doesn't matter. Okay, so as Moon approaches, Gwen's head sort of snaps to look at her, and Gwen is like, "Huh? Oh, you're back. You're back. How did your... Never mind that. This is important. One of our club kids, Nehru, she went missing.
Atlas is just going to chime in with, "Did you check the lost and found?"
This is no time for
And
jokes.
Kanko's probably gonna eye. Kanko's probably just gonna eye him with a really dude look.
There's always time for Joe.
Oh god. Okay. Listen, this
What?
is no time.
Missing? Where the hell is she?
She... Well, it's partially my fault. But she volunteered. But it's also my fault for sending her. She went to the Shalebridge Cradle. It's an... Have you heard of it? About it?
Kanko's response is gonna be, no, he's never heard of it, but it sounds like a fun place.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like the sound of it.
a fun place. A fun place where one of our own went missing. And can't break out. It's at the edge of Redacre. It's this old insane asylum / orphanage kind of deal. And it gives me it gives me the creeps. That building, it gives me the creeps. So I sent Nehru to investigate because she volunteered, but she didn't come back, and she's been sending me messages asking for help, asking for this rescue mission.
Has she mentioned anything in those messages about what's going on there?
Well, just said that she needs backup and that she needs help and to always carry double the number of flashbangs you might think you need. She also asked, yeah?
Well, the mention of flashbangs, Kagika's gonna go start stocking up on flashbangs.
Okay, could you please roll me a... Actually... Yeah, could you please roll me a 1d12 to determine the number of flashbangs?
That's the dice thing, right?
Yeah, that's the dice thing. Well, she was quite successful in finding the flashbangs in the boxcar, so she only got one.
One's better than none.
Yeah, one is better than none.
You better hope you need half a flashbang, because one is double one half.
Who needs flashbangs when you have trank darts like I do?
That's a good point.
That is a good point. But Nehru specifically mentioned flashbangs. That they are effective against whatever is inside. She told me specifically to find some.
What, is there ghosts in there and that's why my trank darts won't work?
I don't know, maybe? Maybe
I mean, I'll try anyway.
maybe there's a ghost in there, who knows?
Flashbang wouldn't work on a ghost either.
You just blind them, but, you know... If they have a solid form, I'm gonna trank them anyway. Or try.
You can certainly try.
Hey man, I'll be the first girl at trank darts a ghost. Let's go.
Now my computer is quiet. Thank you, computer. For those of you just joining in, we are doing some fun TTRPG Blackout Club stuff with viewer participation. And yeah, now my computer is quiet. And we are raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital, which has raised since its inception, it has raised childhood cancer survival rate of childhood cancer to 90% from like 30% to 40%, around that number. And we are saving some kids today, quite literally and figuratively. That was a speech for my stream. But yeah, I brought some... I tried to scrounge up as many flashbangs as I could, so I'm gonna roll... 1d12. And we got 8 flashbangs, so it could get us 8 flashbangs. That's 9 flashbangs. I tried to...
Hey, you found the rest of the flashbangs. Where were they?
They were all just underneath the first one. Like, it was just the one, and then there was a blanket, and then there's just all of them under that.
Fuck it, let's go with that.
I'm blaming Dex.
I'm still gonna bring flash. I'm still gonna bring trank darts though.
Yeah, sure. Also roll me a d12.
Would we need to bring lockpicks in case some of the doors are locked?
Good point. If you feel the need to, please do. 11 trank darts, nice. Let me just make notes.
I told you I got my little box of trank darts.
Okay, let me pull up a collective. 9 flashbangs. 11 trank darts.
I'm gonna try for lockpicks.
Okay, that's a 1d12. And my fans have kicked in again, unfortunately. Damn it.
It's okay.
Yeah, it makes
Don't
us-
worry, we'll still be your fans.
Yeah.
11 lockpicks, not bad.
Okay, is there anything else that you would like to grab?
I'd like to know where the rest of our squad is.
To be
I'm
honest, I
ready
have
to
no
follow.
idea either. But I am sending you free. And I don't like this any more than you do, but it's about the best we have. And also I got some... Let me roll for... 1d12, and we are rolling for bandages. 8 bandages. 8 bandages.
Ample supply of everything except the one thing, you know, we need, which is apparently flashbangs.
Yeah. Roll d12. And tripwires. And 12 tripwires. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
Yep, a lot of everything except flashbangs.
Yeah. Lots of things except flashbangs. And Nehru does not have any more flashbangs, unfortunately. But yeah, that's all the supplies. Again, I don't know what's consequences. Again, I don't know what's going on. But if I were you, I would take some hero items as well, because one never knows.
Yeah, you know, if there's ghosts, I wonder if throwing foam would be useful.
Oh,
Just
foam.
paint them white.
Foam, yes, foam.
Yeah, we'll be able to see the very thing trying to kill us.
Yeah, I do it to the shape all the time.
Oh yeah, I forgot the foam. Damn.
See, aren't you glad I'm here?
So you got 6 foam.
That's plenty.
That is plenty. Yep, we got everything. Now I don't know what's going on, but Nero mentioned that power cards are not going to work there. Or at least she thinks so, because she thinks so. So...
You mentioned hero items.
Yes, hero items. Correct.
Agnes taking crossbow and some trunk darts.
Okay, crossbow. Atlas, Atlas.
Are duplicates allowed?
You know what? Sure, if there's a spare crossbow that someone else made, let's just say sure. Also,
Atlas will grab the taser.
Taser and Moon.
Moon Mother has her handy dandy grappling hook and her box of trank darts. All she needs.
Okay, so it's a pretty balanced team. Nice. Okay, is there anything else in the boxcar that you would like to do before venturing out?
Atlas would like to check for energy bars.
Energy bars, yes. You find 4 energy bars. Can't believe I forgot about energy bars.
Moon Mother pops a squat in front of her See the Grudge shrine for a little silent prayer.
Right. Is there anything that you would like to say? Although probably not if it's silent. But is there anything you would like to say? To either see the grudge or DI there. Gino, hi. We're playing TTRPG. This is Moon Mother, Kageka, and Atlas.
Nehru is here in spirit.
Nehru is here in spirit. She's actually stuck.
But not with a physical form.
She's actually stuck in a place. Moon Mother. But yeah, is there anything that you would like to say or offer? Or do anything? Or just silence?
Just silence.
Okay. Anyone else? Or are you good to go? Do you want to go?
Kayaka's gonna flip through the TV channels real quick, see if there's anything on.
There's only some standard usual stuff that you would see thousands of times back in the boxcar. There's only that stuff. Nothing very interesting or that would catch your attention. Nothing very interesting. I'm actually really enjoying this role.
Well, Moon Mother's done. She hops on out and goes back to Gwen and everybody else.
Okay. So, would you like to go? Would you like to venture out?
Well, yeah, who else is gonna save Nehru?
Anyone else?
Yeah. Might as well go to save Nehru.
So, you three venture out across the whole town. Interestingly enough, you don't encounter many sleepers or lucids on the way, if any. And you especially don't encounter them as you approach the Cradle, which is this giant building from the somewhere from around the Gothic Victorian era to 1970s, around that large portion of time. Somewhere in that very large portion of time.
The lack of sleepers and lucids around kind of makes Kayaka suspicious, like on edge.
As it should.
Damn, this building old as hell.
It is indeed old as hell. In front of the building, there is a fence. However, it is not electrified. But it is scaling up. With no end in sight. It encircles the whole building.
Well, I'm not sure if climbing is on the menu here.
It absolutely is.
You sure we're not gonna turn the fried chicken?
I think Kayaka is gonna look for a gate.
You don't see any gate or any hole in the ground. No one has ever entered or left this place in quite some time, and it was designed that way so that no one can enter, or so that no one without the key can enter or leave.
Well, it looks more like we're climbing over then.
Looking forward to it. You know what? Since the place is mighty hella old, it's probably not active. So we probably won't become KFC children. So let's go, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's what's in the kids menu.
Roll me an acrobatics check to see if you can get over it.
What do we do for that?
So you roll for acrobatics. So look at your character sheet and you see like the list of skills. Roll a d20 and then add an appropriate modifier at the acrobatics skill modifier.
Alright, so what do? I just do roll d20, then mine would be like +2.
Yes, +2. Unfortunately, you fail to get in. It doesn't electrify you, but you do slip on the chain link fences. And
Yeah, I'm not
fall
good
down.
with
Roll
metal,
that 14.
guys.
You brought a grappling hook, and your first thought is to just dry climb that.
Yeah, I'm not that smart. I should just use my grappling hook.
Kageka,
Kageka
you
got
get
a-
in. You get easily get in.
Hey, she's gonna look around.
Alright, I should probably use my grappling hook, huh?
Yeah,
If you want to.
be much easier.
I just didn't think of it because I've never used a grappling hook on a chain fence before, so I didn't know how that would work out.
Well,
While Moon,
are you going to
while
throw
Moon's
the grappling
climbing
hook?
over,
Yeah, I'll use my grappling hook.
Well, the grappling hook easily links on one of the chain links in the fence, and it's quite steady. So you can get in. Shadow, you gonna roll an acrobatics check? That's an 18. You very easily get in. You're a net.
It's actually 20 after modifiers.
Oh, that was a natural 20?
Not natural, it was just after modifiers. It's 20 because I have +2 in dex.
Oh, okay.
That's what I have to do to try again with the grappling hook.
Yeah, you just, if you want to, you can throw the grappling hook and get in like that easily.
Oh, okay. So, after falling on her ass, Moon Mother decides I should probably use the grappling hook I brought. Throws it over the fence, easily latches on, and she slowly hoists herself up over the fence, ignoring how easily everyone else seems to get over it.
So, as you look around, you notice a fountain in front of the door, in front of the main door, and two wilted trees on each side of the door. The door looks grand, kind of made out of wood. And it looks quite heavy.
I'm just gonna look in the fountain and see if there's anything in it.
It's closed. And I should
Moon Mother would just walk straight up to the door and try and see if it'll open.
it doesn't budge.
Well, guys, I guess I'm kicking this stuff down.
Or we can try and find an open window.
Or I can just kick it open.
Kicking it open
Kicking-
sounds like the fun option, why not?
Kicking in a heavy door. Okay. Do me a strength check. Yeah, do me a strength check.
Do I do the same roll thing again?
Yeah, you do the same roll thing, but add your strength modifier this time.
Is that which dice is that?
D20. Yeah, you're unsuccessful in managing to kick in the door. It's quite heavy, so don't blame yourself over it. It's designed to withstand this type of impact.
Okay, we need
I can't
everybody
get
at the
gonna
door
fuck
to
up
come
very
kick
fast.
with me.
I'll join the kicking family.
I don't think Kaiga has a choice here.
Yeah, we're doing the synchronized kicking, guys. Let's go. Let's get this goddamn thing open. Kick it open!
Yeah, Shadow, you're also unsuccessful in managing to kicking in the door. You also didn't manage to
Hey,
get
you
in.
why did you kick the door when the rest of us haven't counted down yet?
Look, if I can do it by myself, I don't need you.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I don't think Kaiko was successful either.
Everyone's unsynchronized and we're failing at opening this door.
Well, Kaiko wanted to find an open window, but no, you had to go kick the door in.
Do you want to roll investigation to see if you see any windows or hidden passages?
Well, fine. You guys go investigate. Find another way in. I'm just gonna keep kicking the door until something happens.
You keep
Okay.
kicking until something inside comes and opens it for you.
Exactly.
Great plan.
Fantastic plan. Yeah, that was your investigation check, Supreme? What about
Yeah, I
your...
don't think I.
Yeah, you don't manage to see anything, Supreme.
Come on, guys. I can feel it creaking.
No, it's quite heavy. Again, it's quite heavy duty. It's designed to withstand the impact.
Well, maybe I can make a hole in the door and then we can just crawl through.
And how are you planning
Fine, but
to
you're
do
going
that?
first.
Just keep kicking the same spot until just, open up a hole. Like
So
a
has
doggy
anyone
door.
considered the lockpicks as an option yet?
I was
Consider the
just
what?
thinking that.
Who to what it? What are we doing?
Um,
Alright, if the door doesn't work, we gotta go find a window to kick in.
from this
That's
point
an
of
even
view,
worse idea.
from this point of view, you don't see any windows.
I think Kaiko is gonna try lockpicks.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
It's D12, right?
D20 plus your sleight of hand modifier.
Theoretically, you could roll a d12.
You actually managed to get in with the lockpick. The door opens and you manage to get in.
Well, damn, I should have used my lockpicks. I forgot I had some.
Kaiko's gonna go in, but she's going to go in very slowly in case there's something in there.
Nothing is in there yet, however, as you all walk through the door, it automatically closes and locks after you.
Yeah, see, now we might have to kick the door down to get out.
That didn't work trying to get in. I don't think it's gonna work trying to get out.
You never know. The door might open outwards, and that way kicking it would be easier.
Exactly. It might be easier to kick from the inside out.
Even if you kick the door open, it's just gonna lock when you go outside.
I'll make a doggy door with my foot. Don't you worry about it.
So you feel almost an invisible force telling you like, it's not gonna work. It's an external force telling you, or trying to insinuate that it's not gonna work, and trying to keep your body from kicking in the door.
I think there's ghosts in here trying to tell me what I can and can't do.
Great
Feels
observation,
weird in here,
Lord.
man.
Well, seeing as we're not leaving the way we came in, we might as well see what's ahead.
Yes, so
Alright.
you see a giant room with a spiral staircase. You see this giant lobby with columns everywhere, made, and everything made almost out of cobblestone, if out of cobblestone. And
Do the stairs go both up and down?
do the stairs go both up and down? One on the, from where you entered, on the left side, the stairs go down. However, on the right side, the stairs go up.
Nothing
Towards
bad
the
ever
right-hand
happens in
bunker.
basements.
Should always check the basement first.
Okay, let me check my map here that I have, and where did I put my pen for my tablet? There it is. So as you go down the stairs, you see a long corridor in front of you, leading to another room. It smells like dampness, like dreariness. It smells like that. And it's dark in there. It's really dark in there. But it's like an old, a really old cellar. Like older than you can imagine. Sort of as if SAO was really trying to mimic an old style of building.
Kaga's gonna use the flashlight on her phone to see,
Okay, well,
and then she's going to slowly move down the hallway.
Okay, so you enter a room, an averagely sized room with corridors and hallways sticking everywhere out of it. You have the northern corridor that heads east, and you have the three southern corridors. One heads east, one west, and one south.
It's amazing how we have a compass in here too.
Yeah,
I
don't
vote
wanna
we
suggest
go
splitting that.
west.
East?
West. Either east or west.
West. West.
Does anyone have a coin to flip?
No.
Do you have a
At
coin
least I
to
don't have a
flip?
good one.
Do you have a coin to flip?
What's the point of carrying a coin into an asylum?
I only have a penny in my pocket. You know what, let's just, you know what? Right is right. So let's go right.
Sounds good enough to me.
You go west?
Yeah, whatever that is.
Okay, so...
I don't know directions. I know left and right.
Our
Okay.
chances of getting lost are quickly approaching 100%.
Okay, so... As you enter a small room, with cupboards everywhere and shelves full of various liquids. And on the far left shelf, from where you enter, you can see a vial of blood. Whose blood? You don't know.
Oh, so that's very comforting. There's a lovely bottle of Kool-Aid on the counter there.
Do
Yeah,
any
I'm
of the
not
bottles
touching
look
that.
suspiciously like potions of healing?
Kind of looks like Kool-Aid.
No, nothing there looks like. How would you even know how potions of healing look like?
I don't know. If it's red and in a bottle, you just kind of assume it's healing.
The
I'd
bottles
advise
look
against drinking anything.
kind of modern, as if they got there after this whole thing was built. You can see beakers and stuff like that.
Time to make a bomb.
Oh my god.
Mother notices a small petrified piece of something dirty and disgusting. Could be a bean, could be a dead bug. She doesn't know. She pokes it.
It doesn't move.
Well,
Okay, it's definitely dead, whatever this thing is. Hey, you know, it kind of looks like a jelly bean, and it prompted this thought. You know, we have jelly beans, right? So how come, like, we don't have peanut butter beans? Has anyone ever had that thought, or is it just me? Like, I would love to have some peanut butter beans right now.
Maybe. So, every flavored beans exist. So, there may be peanut butter beans out there.
That has the same vibes as is mayonnaise an instrument.
At least peanut butter beans is more tasty than mayonnaise.
Oh yeah, I don't
Can
like
we
mayonnaise
See,
either.
and now I don't know whether to say that's a lie or not, because both are good.
I don't like mayonnaise, to be honest.
I don't like mayonnaise or peanut butter.
Now,
Can we
if
search
you
for
want to
cabbage?
actually think of something cursed, imagine mayonnaise beans.
Oh my god, that's cursed.
And on that note, is there a door or an exit anywhere in this room that we didn't come from? Like, that wasn't the one we came in from?
No.
Right, well, time to go a different way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You go back to the main room, and where do you want to go from here?
We should have brought chalk or something to mark our paths.
I mean, I could go back and grab that petrified dead bug bean thing and just, do like breadcrumbs.
I'll allow it.
Alright, 1 second, guys.
So you go back to grab the petrified bean bug thingy, and then you come back, right?
Yep. Moon Mother drops the petrified bean in front of the entrance to the left-facing room, the east room. Places it in front of the walkway to mark that they've gone this way.
Couldn't you have grabbed like one of the suspicious jars? Wouldn't that have been easier to see with?
I mean, blood's kind of gross, but this is just a little bean. I mean, wouldn't it be concerning if we used the bottle of blood back there and just, like, started dumping it everywhere?
I'm kind of wondering whose blood it is.
Yeah, what if the bottle of blood is like the blood of someone that had like a serious like virus or disease, and then we go around just dumping it all over the floor to mark our path like psychopaths, and then we get sick.
And
This is why we're in an asylum.
And then you get horribly sick.
Right, well, where are we going next?
Right, so from where you are standing, there's still the south-facing room, the south-facing corridor, the east-facing corridor, and on the northern side, there's another corridor that leads into 2 corridors.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to go east now. I've marked it with the bean already.
I think Kaika's gonna try the south corridor.
Okay, so you splitting up, or?
I mean, what could go wrong?
Hey, Alice, are you going south or are you going bean room?
Atlas will follow the yellow brick bean route.
Hey, beans.
Beans.
Good luck to you guys.
Okay. So, Kageka enters the south-facing room, and at first she doesn't see anything, but it's an average-sized room with a fuse box. A generator with a fuse box in it. In the room, in the middle of the room.
She's gonna examine the fuse box.
So you cannot see anything special about the fuse box. It looks just like an ordinary fuse box, maybe slightly fancier, but an ordinary fuse box.
Is it missing any fuses?
There is a burnt fuse in it.
Well, there goes restoring the power.
Yeah.
I guess that's fusion power.
In the meantime, Moon, you going back into the
East room, bean room.
into the East Room Bean Room. Well, you don't see anything back in that room, unfortunately. Anything other than what you already saw.
Yes, mark the room and then turn around and immediately walk back into it.
Alright, so this room is pretty empty. Alright, beans served its purpose. Let's go to the next room.
The next room, so the room opposite of the corridor, there's nothing of interest there. It's just some empty shelves.
Oh look, another bean.
Okay, I'll let you find the beans. I didn't account for it, but I'll let you.
You
Well, they could
cannot
be
deny
beans
the
or dead
bean
bugs.
magic.
I have no idea, but they look like beans. That's all that matters.
Okay. What do you do now?
Well, I guess we should go find Kageka. She hasn't returned, so there must have been something in that room she went into.
Yeah, Kageka, anything interesting in
Kaika is gonna examine the generator next.
there? It looks like a standard issue generator. Nothing out of the ordinary, aside from the burnt fuse.
Might as well search the room, see if there's anything in it.
There's, aside from some shelves with other liquids and instruments, you don't see anything else there.
Yeah, then Kaika's leaving this room.
Yeah, do you meet up with Moon Mother or not?
Kaika is gonna move on to the next room in the hallway.
What is the sounds, the notifications? Someone has like notifications. And it's not on my side.
This time.
This time, I'm hoping that we can get more. Anyway, you enter the main room, and opposite of the corridor where Moon Mother went to, you can see another room, but it's quite small and empty, of all things.
Might as well see if there's anything in that room.
There's nothing.
Yeah, I think Kaika's gonna go see if she can find Moon.
Okay, Moon.
Alright, let's backtrack. This room's boring as hell. Let's go, Atlas. Wait, where did
Where did what?
where did Kageka go? I don't see her over here. Did she go back into the main room?
Are you asking me as the DM or are you asking in character?
asking in character.
Oh, okay.
Shadow?
I'm alive! Anyways,
I asked you a question.
well, I
Yes?
don't have an answer. I don't keep track of them.
Well, let's get going.
So Kageka, where are you now?
I think Karika is gonna leave the basement and head back upstairs.
Okay, I presume that she's going to see Moon Mother and Atlas along the way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would hope so.
Okay.
I mean, basement seems robust.
Yeah.
For once, nothing bad happened in a basement.
Moon Mother heads back into the main
No,
room
no.
and catches a glimpse of Kageka going up the stairs.
Okay, so as you enter the main room, you notice Kageka is heading upstairs to the attic.
You leave him without us? The hell?
You can come along if you want.
I mean, I guess all I found in the basement was some petrified beans.
Collect a few hundred more, you might make a bean burrito.
Or complete the set.
Yeah, maybe there'll be some more beans upstairs. So what exactly do we need flashbangs for? I mean, the only thing I found is beans instead of ghosts.
I mean, it's dark. We could start chucking them every couple feet just to keep it all light in here.
Oh yeah, just toss a flashbang for some light. We can just use our phones.
So the whole party is heading to the attic, right?
Mhm.
So, as you walk into the attic, you see an open door.
Atlas closes the door.
The door, as you are approaching it to close it, it suddenly slams in your face. With a
Well,
loud,
job done. The door's closed.
So why did you close the door?
It's an open door. You can't just leave an open door around.
and then you hear knocking on the door.
Who's there?
To be honest, out of character, to be honest, you have a much better reaction than I had when playing this level, this part. You have a much better reaction. You have a much calmer reaction than I had out of character. So congratulations.
Well, if someone's knocking on the door, Karika's gonna knock back.
Moon Mother poises to kick the door open.
Is this another kicking party?
There is more banging on the door.
Like knocking or frantic banging, like something's trying to get out.
Yeah, it is frantic. Like something is trying to get out.
It's Queenie.
This is one
Karika's
elaborate
gonna
knock
back
knock
away
joke.
very slowly.
You open the door slowly.
thought I could kick it open.
Might want to get a flashbang ready, just in case.
Okay, so as you
Not a character, but finally got a good roll. I did a good roll.
what were you rolling for? To kicking in the door?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't think you were going to do that, but okay.
This is where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins, and for everyone watching, if you want to, you can make this roll. We can make Moon Mother re-roll this roll for I believe it's $10. It all goes to charity. And so when you kick in the door, you see Nehru suddenly jumping back. And she's like, oh, thank the gods, it's just you. Are you...
Well, wasn't that adorable?
Oh, thank the gods, finally. Although, wait, what are you doing here? Never mind that.
Nero, why were you knocking? You could obviously hear us. We're talking about beans and crap. You didn't say anything till now?
That wasn't me.
You weren't doing the knocking?
No, that wasn't me.
But you still heard us, right?
Yeah, I did. But that wasn't me.
Why are you hiding in the attic?
That's a long story. That's a very long story, and let's just say that, well, it's a long story that you will get more familiar with in due time.
Okay, so
Oh,
what's going
so
on here
Nehru.
exactly?
Nehru has been added to our inventory.
So, you can sort of feel that something is off about the room that Nehru is in. Like, there is something in there that quite possibly maybe does not belong there.
Oh, are the socks from the washing machines there?
No, the room looks quite empty actually. But there is something in there. Aside from Nehru, obviously. Would you like to more look into it? Or leave it as it is?
I think I want to look into it.
Okay, roll me a perception check. Yeah, you can most definitely... You most definitely know that something is in there. And then you hear a voice, sort of like a voice of a god, but not really, more like a voice of an empowered human, saying, "It's not an easy thing to see a dead skeptic, especially one who does not wish to be seen. It's a man's voice.
Who the
In
hell is
favour of
that?
leaving the room.
Oh. What are you doing here? Voice says.
We just came for.
Nero, did you like make a new friend or something? Who the hell is that?
Yeah, Neighbor says. Yeah, that is, well, this guy, he's been keeping me company for the duration of my stay in this accursed place. Why don't you introduce yourself? And the voice responds with Garrett. Oh, they should have got the voice.
Hi, Garrett.
So, you come into this spooky ass place, right? And you get locked in this room, and you make a friend with whoever the hell that is, and you seem oddly calm about it. Do you mind explaining this?
Well, this is not the worst, Nehru says. It's not the worst thing that happened to me thus far, believe me. But yeah, to explain, I was exploring this place, sort of on a mission. Basically, I needed to exercise, to do an exorcism on this guy right here. And I got stuck. And I needed to flee. And basically locked myself here and asked for a rescue team.
Atlas is going to ask why the knocking door never finished the knock-knock joke.
Why didn't you try kicking the door open?
Oh, I tried, but didn't budge.
You should have asked your friend there to help you. Synchronized kicking.
Because we pulled that off so well.
Yes.
How,
Damn right.
Garrett says, how do you expect me to kick if I have no body
Wait,
here?
it's not
Can't
a
you just,
person?
like,
No, it's a
That's the
disembodied
door?
voice. It's a ghost disembodied voice. Like one of the voices. But human.
Wait,
I mean,
Do you know the captive? That's basically like the captive.
so there's just a disembodied voice just chilling in a dark room?
Basically.
oh, ghosts like nice dark places. At least, well, that's what I heard.
Yeah, they do.
So is that a voice or what's going on in here?
Yeah, basically, Garrett here, he was human. But then he got stuck here but his mind got stuck here in the cradle as a voice-like being.
The hell? So
Oh,
he's like
Frankenvoice.
grandmother?
Well, more like the captive.
But kinda like grandmother.
I guess. And Garrett is like, who the hell is grandmother? Never mind. Never mind. Don't tell me.
Is Garrett the only voice here?
As far as you know, yes.
Hey, Garrett, how
Oh.
old are you?
We just met. Why should I be telling you that? He's
Well-
obviously very uncomfortable with, like, talking to these kids. He's obviously very uncomfortable with talking to them, with being in a
Would he happen
situation
to
right
know where
now.
the key to the front door is?
Hmm?
Would he happen to know where the key to the front door is?
No. If I had the key to the front door, don't you think that I wouldn't be stuck in here?
Yeah, fair point.
Well, since Gary doesn't want to tell me his age, I'm just gonna call him Grandpa.
Grandpa, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
You cannot stop our nicknaming.
Grandpa, that's amazing. That's
Hey,
amazing.
Grandpa, you want to get out of here? Well, I've heard that entities like yourself like to attach to people, so hop on my back, and we'll get you out of here once we figure out how the hell to do that.
How do you expect to get me and yourselves out of here if
Oh, we'll
one
figure
of
that out.
yours, if one of your people couldn't do it?
Well, you see, that's the thing. We're not one person.
We're more people.
We can improvise.
Look,
Fair.
Grandpa, we know that you had trouble in your math classes, but but 4, if we're counting Nay, is greater than 1.
A fair point. Very well. You're gonna need to dispose of 3 things. Okay, listen up, kids. You're gonna need to dispose of 3 things. First, you're gonna need to dispose of my blood. Second,
Oh,
yes,
I was gonna say, well, we already saw the blood in the basement.
and you didn't take it. You didn't even think to take it.
I mean, it's
Why
It's
would we
blood.
pick up a random vial of blood?
Never mind.
I
and
wanted
how
to
are we
drink it,
gonna
but I didn't,
dispose
okay?
of it? Are we gonna drink it? Like what?
I ain't drinking
Think.
blood. I thought we pour it down a drain.
We just
Think, I ain't
Oh.
gonna hold your hand.
I guess we just find a drain somewhere in this old hellhole, or just if we manage to get back outside, just dump it in the grass. I don't know.
Now you're getting somewhere.
These
Yes,
poor plants.
yes, there are drains in the lobby, the room from which you entered the hellhole, as you call it.
And what are the other 2 items?
Second, you're gonna need my eye to dispose of my eye. I had an ocular implant.
Ew, one of those fake eyeballs.
Yes, one of those fake eyeballs.
Atlas is going to quickly point out that they just made an accidental pun on the word eye.
It's in cell 5 in the White Hall. Third, and for this, you're gonna need to go into the Cradle's past. You need to find my diary and dispose of it.
So we can't read it.
Yeah, can we read it?
You can, if you want to. I mean, it's not like it matters anyway.
So, if you're like a ghost, wouldn't that make it a diary?
Please stop.
Gone, Atlas.
Please don't start.
That's too much LL energy that I don't like.
Does Garrett know where these items are?
Yes, you already saw the vial of blood in the storm cellar. Then the eye is in the White Hall in cell 5. And the diary is some kid found it and took it to the nursery because it was interesting to said kid. Some kid found it.
What kid just takes a diary because it's interesting?
Maybe because they don't have enough reading material, I don't know.
Must have been a lot of juicy secrets in there.
Maybe they didn't have enough reading material in the class.
Yeah, don't worry, Gramps. When we find the diary, and there's anything embarrassing in there, I promise I won't tell anybody.
Speak for yourself.
But I will.
I'm not expecting you to honor that promise.
Hey, I will. I don't know about
Finding
these
these
two
three items
knuckleheads, but I won't.
Out of character,
Finding these three
I love
items
how you
found-
keep calling Garrett Gramps. I love it. I love it so much how you keep calling him Grandpa. Out of character, I love it.
Finding these three items seems finding these items seems pretty straightforward. So feel like there's a catch.
Well, Nero says, well, the catch is there are puppets of the Cradle in the inner Cradle where these items are. Well, except for the blood, but otherwise where the other two items are. They are manifestations, physical manifestations of the Cradle, sort of. They're weird, but they're definitely hostile, and I ran away from them.
So ghosts then.
Not really, they're physical. Why do you think I asked for so many flashbangs? Actually, how many flashbangs do you have?
Have 9, don't we?
9.
We only found one. Or was it one?
I found 1.
9.
Then you found the rest of them.
Oh yeah.
9. Okay. You'll make it work. I'm sure that you'll make it work. But that's not enough flashbangs. What else do you have?
We have a few trunk darts.
Good.
Yeah,
A
brought my
couple of
box.
bandages.
Okay.
A couple of energy bars, I think.
If it exists, we have at least one of it, probably.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about. I believe in you. You'll make it work. I believe in you.
Right, so adventuring time then.
By the way, Nero says, I found this fuse. You're gonna need it. She says as she
Oh, sweet.
holds out the fuse.
Kageka's gonna take that.
Awesome.
So, back to the basement then?
You've already been in the basement? Nero says.
Yeah, apart from the blood, there wasn't really much down there.
I found beans.
Oh,
Oh yes, and Moon found beans.
I don't think these are beans. But yeah, let's just go with that. Let's just say that they are beans.
I mean, you can still make a burrito with pretty much anything, so keep collecting.
They look like beans, so they're beans.
I'm not gonna question you on that. But yeah, you heading back into the lobby?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this time, well, in the corners of the room, actually, no, in the corners of the room you can see 4 drains. They look like storm drains or something.
Are those drains? Well, we could probably dump the blood in there.
Yeah, we could.
Look, I don't mean to be a drain on the mood, but shouldn't we just hurry up and go get the blood then?
Not
Ignoring
it.
the obvious pun, I agree.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Okay, so you're going back into the
If
cellar?
only one of us is going. Kageka's got the fuse, she might as well grab the blood while she's down there.
Okay, so Kageka is heading back into the basement, I assume. Down
Yep.
the long hallway into the main room. Because the room, so the bio room, it was marked by the bean slash bug slash whatever that was.
So is Grandpa gonna stay in that room, or is he coming with us?
I mean, the grandpa is hanging out with you. I mean, the grandpa is hanging out with you. Yes, I can call you grandpa because
We did it. We broke them.
he's gonna be like, when he hears the nickname grandpa, he's gonna be like, oh, kids. And this is why I usually don't hang out with kids.
Well, hey, if Grandpa told me his age and he was actually young, I wouldn't be calling him Grandpa now, would I?
What would you call him?
Oh, dude.
Dude.
But considering he's probably been here for a long time, he probably is a grandpa.
But why didn't you just name them Jurassic Park?
That's not even a name, that's just a movie.
But they're older than the dinosaurs.
You don't know that.
Look around.
It's still grandpa.
Okay, Kageka, what about you?
Before she grabs the blood, she's gonna go back to the generator room and replace the fuse.
Okay, as you replace the fuse, you can see the lights in the room and the lights in the building light up. You can see the building light up.
Sweet.
You really know how to brighten up my day.
Would Kageka hear
You're
that,
welcome,
or
Atlas.
probably not? I think
Atlas, you're way too young to be making dad jokes.
dead.
Hey, I don't make
jokes.
dad
Yeah,
jokes.
might as well
They're
grab
too
the Blackout.
apparent.
Oh my god.
I'm like really tempted to feed you these beans.
Karika's gonna go grab the blood from the other room.
Okay. She grabs the blood from the other room.
Well, with the blood in hand, she's gonna return back upstairs and pour it down one of the drains.
Okay, so that's one objective done. And Garrett says so. Like, you got that. Nice. Okay, but there are still 2 more objectives to be done.
Alright, Gramps, we got it.
Oh, I do not adopt that, kid.
I'll have you know,
Who
I am
wants to fetch
technically
the
not
eye?
a kid. I am 18, thank you.
Still a kid.
Well, you'll always be a kid to someone who's 850 or something.
Very true.
Okay, so you can see, so at the end of the room there's a metal door. There's an electric powered metal door that slides open, and you can see an exercise yard. From the door. You can finally see some outdoors. Although this outdoors is quite limited because it's an enclosed area. There's not much to explore. It's also not very big.
Ah, yes, of course, the indoor place.
Classic.
Sounds about right.
Listen,
Yeah, maybe I could try planting my beans over there. Maybe you can grow a beanstalk and get out.
listen, blame Null. I mean, Null designed this place. Blame him, not me. Nah, Null is lovely. He's a lovely person. But yeah, not much to do. You find yourself in a corridor. I mean, you can go out of bounds, but there's really nothing in there. It's just an empty area. An empty enclosed outdoor area.
A lot of outdoor cages here, huh?
What was that?
So there's a lot of outdoor cages here.
What do you mean by outdoor cages?
All these enclosed areas that are outside or inside.
There's just this one.
So if we fought in there, it would be a cage match.
I mean, I wouldn't want to find out.
Okay, so at the end of the corridor, there's another door, but it's open, so you can easily get in if you want to.
You gotta go close the door.
Would you stop closing the doors?
Stop closing them, because I'm just gonna kick them open.
I'm gonna see what's behind the open door.
You gonna see what's inside the door?
Yeah.
So inside the door is even a more giant room, even a bigger room than the lobby. It's filled with bookshelves, books, papers, and general writing materials.
Hey guys, I found the library.
I'd like to spend my location at the library! But no, seriously, yeah. Huh? What's that?
Do any of the books have suspicious names?
Let me check actually real quick.
Is there any books on how to tame your ghost?
How to tame your ghost.
I'll be
yes, a
surprised if
knockoff
not
How
one
to
of these
Train Your
books
Dragon.
opens a secret passage.
Let me check because I didn't have it.
Is there a book called How to Hide the Bodies of Ghosts?
So you can see patient records. You can see patient records for some of the patients.
Maybe we'll find Garrett's age in there.
Roll me a history check. Yeah, you don't find anything of that sort in there. But you...
Are any of the files even labeled Garrett?
No, none of the files are labeled Garrett, unfortunately.
Alright, so that was a fake name.
No, that was a very real name. Garrett chimes in. And besides,
Yeah, I ain't find anything.
what kind
I
of
was hoping
name
to
is
find
that?
a book called The Life and Times of Spooky Ghost Grandpa, but I don't see that here.
I'm wondering if there's a secret passage behind one of these bookshelves.
There is no secret passage, unfortunately. It's just the bookshelf. So there are two corridors on the east and west side.
Well, now we have to decide which ways to go to now. Again.
Yeah.
I mean, we're looking for the cells, aren't we?
You're looking for what?
The cells for the guy's eyes.
Yeah. You're looking for that. So you can also, so on the table is a map of the place. You can see the floor plans of the place. Just let me.
That makes things easier.
Yeah, I'll post the map into BC. There you go.
Well, one of the places is labeled nursery. Don't we also have to go there?
Yeah, we do. Nehru says. Yeah, we do.
For the diary, isn't it?
Apparently, yeah.
Well, there better not be any baby ghosts in there.
What harm can a baby ghost do?
Baby harm.
Loud, wailing screams of babies.
Are you sure that you want a baby ghost? I mean, I'm the DM. I can make it happen.
I mean, baby ghosts would be kind of
If
weird
there's
and
a baby
depressing.
If there's a baby ghost in the nursery, you're putting it to sleep.
Don't look at
Yeah, that
me.
doesn't
I
sound
don't
like
have
fun.
children experience.
Just sing a lullaby.
Hey, it's okay, we're dead soon. Anyways. So, nursery then?
Sure, it's the closest to us right now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of bothered by the fact this place has a morgue. Nothing
Why wouldn't it
good
have a
happens in
morgue?
morgues. Nothing good ever happens in morgues. Plus, if we find the diary, we can read it.
Yeah, Nero says. Yeah, but as far as I know, Garrett mentioned that the diary is in the past and we are in the present. So maybe we're not going to find anything there. I don't know. We can certainly try, but I'm not betting my hopes up.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Okay, so you going there to the nursery?
Yep.
So as you enter the western corridor, you see your first glimpse of one of the enemies, the puppets. The puppet. It stands at about 6 feet or so. Looks like computer. Computer, please.
Looks like computer. Got it.
No.
True terror, floating computer.
Looks like this.
Yep, that's normal.
God.
Yeah, it stands at about. It doesn't seem to notice you yet. It's staring at something else.
What is it staring at?
It stares
I don't know,
into the
but,
distance. It stares into the distance.
I think I know what the flashbangs are for.
Yep.
You sure you don't want to try a trank dart?
I don't know, I kind of want to touch that. It's got metal things on it. And we know how I am with metal things.
So, what do you want to do? Do you want to sneak by, engage in initiative, or
Yeah, let's just flashbang it.
okay, that's engaging in initiative. So, please roll me your initiative. And everyone, please roll your initiative.
Is that... so what dice is that?
Yeah, so that's
D20, remember to add modifiers.
so that's
Is it D20 or...
Yep.
old one. So that's Okay, Atlas, you start.
I agree with the flashbang idea, so Atlas is just going to yeet a flashbang.
Okay. Let me check real quick. Items. Let's say that it's a D20 strength modifier to hit. Or no, because it's ranged to D20 dexterity modifier.
My dex is +2, so that's a 7 total.
7. So the armor class is 11, so that will miss, unfortunately. Next. Kageka.
I think Karika's gonna try using a trank dart as well.
Using crossbow?
Yeah.
Okay, that is... roll me a d20 with dexterity modifier to hit.
That's 16.
16 that will hit. And roll me a 1d6 piercing damage.
I got 6.
Wow, that's natural. Okay, so it's gonna hit, and it's gonna hit in full blast. So that would be 19. So you're down to, so the puppet is down to 19 hit points. Moon Mother, what's your plan?
I guess I'll try and throw a flashbang.
Okay, d20 plus your dexterity modifier, please.
I
Wow.
think I'm using the dexterity thing right, am I?
You rolled 1.
Whatever your modifier is for what you're rolling, you add it to the dice roll. Not to, like, the number of sides on the dice, but you
okay.
add it to the dice roll after you. So if you're at +2, that would be a 3 instead of a 1.
Yeah, that will miss.
So I thought you like add 2 on or something. Like when you're typing it out.
No, just whatever your modifier is, you add that after you roll.
Ah, okay.
So
I've
that's
just
a
realised,
freeze.
why didn't we bring any firecrackers?
Oh. Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. Um, I still managed to hold on to some firecrackers, Miru says.
Nehru, you're a lifesaver.
Yeah, let me just roll how many firecrackers would I have. Wow, 12 firecrackers.
Twelve's good enough.
Okay. So, it's my turn. So, the puppet, it goes to... Uh, it goes to attack Kugeka. It goes to grab Kugeka. It crosses the distance and goes to grab Kugeka. And Kugeka, what's your armor class?
Armor class is 12.
Awesome. Yeah, that will miss. The puppet tries but misses. So, Atlas, here first.
Atlas is going to run over it and try and use the taser on it.
Use the taser. Okay, taser is D20 plus your strength modifier to hit.
After modifier, that's a 22.
You rolled a natural 20.
Yep.
Congratulations! First natural 20. Nice. That's cool. Okay, so that's a definite hit. However, roll me a D100 if you can.
14.
Unfortunately, your taser malfunctions and is not able to paralyze the puppet. Unfortunately, the electricity just bounces off of the puppet.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have to try and do something I don't want to do, aren't I? Because this ain't working.
You gonna do what?
Might have to. Well, since the flashbang escapades didn't work out so well, and this puppet seems resilient Looks like I'm gonna have to try and trank dart it in the back of the head.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. It's gonna be quite difficult if I want to
Okay.
try and jump on its back or something.
Give me a d20 plus strength modifier to hit. Oh,
So it's a 10.
that will miss. Unfortunately,
So I
you
pretty
are...
much jump at them and fall over or something.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Fish on the ground.
Okay.
So I guess Moon Mother tries to jump on the back of the puppet, but misses and rolls on the ground.
How could you miss? It was right in front of you.
Hey, he's hard to hold on to. He's got metal thingies. I'm not
What have
good
we
with
taken
metal
out of the
thingies. Do you
lead?
not see how I failed climbing the metal fence?
I'm not good with metal thingies. Okay, Kageka.
I'm gonna try another trank dart.
Okay, give me from crossbow or from or melee.
I'm gonna go with melee.
Okay, give me d20 plus your strength modifier to hit. Well, that will miss. What's with the rolls today? That missed.
Well, damn.
We're quite unlucky today.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Now it's my turn.
I hit and then failed to do anything.
Now it's my turn. He's gonna after you, Moon Mother. And he's gonna try grabbing onto you with those metal thingies.
Oh god, not the metal thingies.
Oh
The
god,
clamps.
the metal thingies. So what's your armor class?
12.
Awesome. But listen, why aren't you working? Well, that will hit. And it will hit 3 points, 3 hit points.
Ow, it poked me.
Ow, it poked me. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Atlas, you get to go first.
Atlas is going to try and remove the metal bits so that Moon can actually do something.
Wait, I have an idea.
What idea?
Kicking.
Okay.
It's
Just
grabbed me.
kicking.
I might as well kick it in the stomach.
I was gonna go for the shin, but
Remember to sing.
Okay, Atlas, you gonna try to remove the metal thingies that are embedded quite deep in the skeleton? Like in the puppet?
Look, if you pull hard enough, it has to damage something internally.
Oh my god, this is gonna be gruesome. Okay.
What am I rolling?
Roll your d20 plus strength. Oh no. Oh damn. Okay, let's wait until Shadow comes back. We're gonna take a I'm gonna take a little break because I need to pee.
Guess who's back?
Well, can roll in the meantime.
Yeah, we're gonna take a 5-minute break because I really, really need to pee. So yeah, see ya for now. And we are back.
A.
Yeah, so
B.
C.
D.
So, what was the plan? Yeah, roll me.
To rip the metal bits.
Yeah, roll me a. Roll me a. D20.
Roll me a 420.
No, roll me a D20 plus your strength modifier.
That's an 8 after
That's
modifier.
not gonna work. That's not gonna work anyway.
Try my kicking.
Kogeka. What's your plan?
I'm gonna try another. I'm gonna try and stick him with a trank dart melee again.
Okay, that's D20 plus strength to hit.
Yeah.
How many times have we used the trank darts?
There are currently 8 left.
Thanks.
8 left after this one.
Okay,
I rolled 20.
20. Yeah, that will hit. Roll me a 1d6 plus your also strength modifier.
If we're using critical hits, it's 2d6.
Oh, yeah. That was 1d6 or 2d6?
I think Shadow said 2d6.
Oh, yeah. I'm just asking if this is 1d6 or 2d6.
Does the bot even support multiple dice at the same time?
Well, roll again.
It's D6, right?
Yep. 6. So that's 8 points
And
of
your
damage.
strength modifier?
Strength modifier would be 2.
2 to both, so that would be...
I actually don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to be 2 to both or 2 to just 1. So, that's your call, I guess.
Let's just say 2 to both. So that would be
Quick math's 12.
12, yeah. How much? 25 minus 6 minus 12. I'm bad at math.
What's the starting total?
It's
And then what's the damage?
25 minus 6 minus 12. Oh yeah, it looks pretty bad. It's at 7 hit points.
What's 7 hit points?
It's on 7 hit points.
Oh, the puppet.
Yeah, the puppet is at 7 hit points.
You better kick extra hard.
Yeah, can I kick it now?
Yeah, you can kick it. D20 plus your strength modifier.
so Moon Mother would give a swift kick to the gut.
That's really sweet. Yeah, that will hit and do me
Unarmed
a...
strikes are D4 plus strength.
Hmm?
Unarmed strikes are D4 plus strength unless you're a monk or have some other way to increase it.
Oh yeah, so that's 1d4 plus strength. Wow.
But don't forget to add your strength, though.
Yeah, so it's a 3.
So that's a phrase, so that would be on 4 hit points. That was an unlucky roll, but okay.
Alright, someone else needs to kick it.
Yeah.
I'd suggest punching it by the metal part.
Yeah, the puppet is gonna try whacking Kageka for the successful in retaliation. Kageka's is armor class is 12, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all of us have a 12 for our class.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's gonna miss. Rolls really hate us today, don't they?
I blame the Cradle.
Yeah, I blame the Cradle as well.
Blame Null.
Blame Null. Yes, blame him. Blame Null for making this whole setting. Yeah, blame Null. Nah, but Null is a lovely person. Null is a really, really lovely person. Seriously, Null is an amazing and lovely person to hang out with. He's awesome. For those of you who don't know who Null is, well, that would be Jordan Thomas, the guy who made the Shalebridge Cradle back in Thief 3. That was him. And he's such a lovely person to be around. So, where were we? Yes, Atlas.
Atlas is going to continue trying to rip the metal bits out.
Okay, roll me a strength. Well, d20 plus strength.
5.
That's gonna fail.
Well,
That's
I guess metal is just cursed around here.
yeah, metal and electricity are cursed around here.
What a shocking revelation.
Yeah, what a shocking revelation. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Kageka?
I'm gonna kick him in the shin.
Kick in the shin. Okay. D20 plus your strength. That succeeded. So you successfully
Say
kick
hello
it
to the only person to get anything done.
So you successfully kick it in the shin.
Hey, I kicked him in the stomach.
Yeah, and you kicked him in the stomach.
And did how much damage?
I got an 18.
So that would be 1d4 plus your strength, right?
That would be 22.
What? No, I mean damage. Oh, you mean...
the damage.
Well, it still passes. It still passes the hit check. But I meant, like, for damage.
D4,
So-
right?
Yeah.
D4 plus your strength, yeah.
Strength modifier, not a strength.
Oh, yeah. Strength modifier.
Well, that's 4.
4. Okay, it's done. It's done for. It passed out. It's gone. It passed out. You
You
successfully...
got kicked too many times.
One down, many more to probably go. Who knows?
Well, at least we know their weak point, the shins.
Yep, the shins and the stomach. Pretty much the parts that aren't covered by metal.
I will find a way to damage the metal eventually.
Try aiming your taser at it.
Speaking of,
Yeah,
when does the
metal
taser
that's
stop
electric.
being broken?
So it has a 20% chance to be broken.
And when does it stop being broken?
Will it ever?
You try smacking against the wall a few times.
Pick the taser.
I mean, that's how you fix old TVs, by smacking it, so try smacking the taser.
Is the
Try turning
taser
off
metal?
from again.
Metal, plastic, I guess. Okay, so... Where would you like to move? Would you like to move to the nursery or up the corridor?
Weren't we heading towards the nursery?
Yeah, that's where we were
Yeah.
going.
Okay, so you climb the spiral staircase to the nursery wing, and you see a bunch of beds, a bunch of small beds, but other than that, you don't see anything else. You see just rows of beds.
Alright, time
Probably
to take a short rest anyways.
Yeah, let's check under all the pillows.
Unfortunately, you don't find anything under the pillows.
Well, then where the hell's the diary?
Apparently it's in the past. Whatever that means.
Well, can it just quickly come past our field of view?
Shadow. I love your puns, but yeah, I love your
hate them.
puns. I love puns. I honestly love puns very much. They make me laugh.
Well,
So
if there's
yeah,
nothing in the nursery, then I guess we have to go to the other place.
so you pass.
Self-tied.
So you pass through the nursery back into the Hall of Records, and then you pass through the corridor to the cells, to the White Hall.
Is there a convenient label somewhere that says cell 5?
No, you gotta try to do these. You gotta try to. No, there's no label. You don't see any labels.
Just count each door till you reach 5.
But that requires counting skills.
Yeah, I hate math, but why don't we just use our phone lights and see if we can see any names or any indications of what is what?
Speaking of phones, do you think we should text Gwen and say we found Nehru?
Yeah, probably. We haven't contacted
Hi, we
Gwen.
found the hostage. Now we're trying to exorcise some ancient demon grandpa.
If we're not back by morning, send help.
If we're not back by morning, send more than 3 people.
And Grandpa says hi.
Grandpa. And that's what you're going to say?
Yep.
It was a joke, now it's official.
Well,
I just want to see Gwen's reaction.
in that instant, the puppet in cell 7 bursts out of the door, and quite obviously it detected you. And it screams and tries to lunge at you. Please roll initiative.
So what's that one again?
D20 plus your dex mod, which is your initiative modifier.
I mean, it kind of did us a favor.
Yeah. Well, at least I got 12. It's better than getting 1.
I got 16.
Plus your initiative mod. -7 after modifiers.
Okay, so that is 2, 5. No, that is. And Shadow, yours was which one?
7 after modifiers.
Okay, Kageka, you start.
Geiger's gonna go for the shin again.
Okay.
Yeah.
D20 plus strength modifier, please.
Holy shins.
Now that will hit, certainly.
No.
And 1d4 plus strength.
24.
Modifier plus strength
A
modifier.
d4 plus strength, and not 20 is a crit, so 2d4 plus strength.
And then the damage is. It's the D4 one, right?
Yep, unarmed strike.
Four.
And if crits, roll again. But that's Nay's decision.
Yeah, roll one more. Okay, and your strength modifier is?
Strength modifier is 2, so.
So 6 plus 3, so that's 9. Yeah, it's down to 16 hit points. So now it's Moon's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna go for a trank dart attack.
Okay, that's also d20 plus your strength modifier.
So that's a 13.
That will hit. And then 1d6 plus your strength modifier.
And 5.
Okay. Down to 11 hit points. Atlas? Your turn.
Atlas is going to ready an action.
So you're gonna hold the action?
Yes. And Atlas is going to try and use the taser on the puppet whenever it tries to attack someone.
Okay. So now the puppet attacks Moon. Okay, that's a 19, so that will hit. And you know what, actually, I was doing it wrong. It wasn't supposed to be 1d6, it was supposed to be 1d4 because unarmed attack.
Monsters do whatever damage you say.
The monsters do whatever damage I say?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will continue with 1d6. And that's a 1, so it's just a little poke. Just a poke.
Why do these damn things keep poking me with the metal thingies? I'm gonna get all these damn
you like
puncture
metal.
wounds.
Yeah, but we have magic bandages.
Yeah, luckily it's only a few pokes. I don't need a bandage yet.
Plan with readying an action was to try and prevent it from attacking whenever it tries with the taser. To try and prevent someone from taking damage, but eh.
Yeah, I see how it is.
So Kageka is next.
I'm gonna go for another melee attack.
Okay. That will miss. Next up, Moon.
I'm gonna kick it.
We're just beating the puppets to death. We're just gonna beat the puppets to death. They're not even that scary.
Oh, well, I only got a
From the
6,
looks
so
of them, they're
the
already
kick
dead.
didn't work too well.
We run towards the danger.
Yeah, true.
Wait, you
Next
call it
up-
danger?
I tried to kick it in the ass and it didn't work out well. I kind of missed.
Next up, Atlas.
Atlas is just going to try to rip out metal again. Gotta remove all the metal.
Oh god. Okay. Well, that did not work out. The metal still stays in place.
Don't
That-
touch
that
the metal,
metal's
I
really
guess.
in Yeah, I don't think we'll be getting it off anytime soon.
And next up is Puppet. So the puppet is gonna try punching Atlas with its pointy bits. And that will actually hit. Wow.
Oh, dang, now you're the one getting poked.
Destroyed by the very thing I sought to destroy.
And that's a 6. So yes, you are
That's a big poke.
That's a very big poke. That's a big poke.
Don't touch the metal, I guess. It curses you.
But Kageka, you're next.
I'm gonna try a trank dart.
Okay. Now,
From
how
the-
many train darts do we have?
6 after this.
I'm gonna try a trank dart from the crossbow.
Okay, but
That's D20, right?
that's D20 plus your dexterity. However, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it was true in my case, if you are shooting at point blank range, roll at a disadvantage. That's how it is.
Correct. And if you want some logic to go behind that, the logic is that while you're trying to aim, the enemy will just punch whatever you're using to make a ranged attack.
So just make
I'm still gonna try.
two rolls with your dexterity modifier, 2d20 rolls with your dexterity modifier, and take the lower one. Well,
What
there's no
lower one?
What lower one? Well, there's no lower one. So, yeah, that will hit. And 1d6 plus your dexterity. Piercing. That's a 5. Okay.
And dexterity adds 2.
Dexterity adds 2, so that's 7. It's on its last legs. Now, who else? Moon.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and kick it again.
Again with the kicking? Okay. I probably should have
Kick it
made...
while it's up or something.
Hey, Percocet, welcome. Kick it again, so that would be D20 plus your strength, as always.
19. This time I did kick it in the ass.
This time you did, and a 1d4 plus strength modifier.
6.
6. Okay, that's down. Okay, that puppet is down.
2 puppets down.
And
I
once
call
again,
it the
that
mega ass
contributed
kick.
nothing.
See, kicking is good for
Honestly,
something.
I'm starting to feel bad for the puppets.
Well, it's not my fault the puppet didn't wear any metal on its tuchus.
In its defense, I'm not sure it was expecting to be kicked there.
And that's where it made its mistake.
So if the puppet came out of cell 7, then that means the door before cell 7 is cell 6, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, welcome to counting cell doors.
Now the
Uh-huh.
other, like, the other doors are locked.
Time for more kicking.
Time
We
for-
Are
already
the cell
know
doors metal?
which cell is...
Are the cell doors metal?
Let's say that they are.
All right, who still wants to go with the kicking plan?
I mean, we know which cell is cell 7, so we can just go one cell back. We don't have to kick the doors in.
But we could.
Yeah, but there might be something in those cells.
Yeah, but there might also not be.
It's a 50-50.
More like a 60-90.
Nice.
That wasn't intentional. Okay, Atlas is going to try and kick in one of the cell doors. Assuming with strength modifier, that's a 21 after modifiers.
Well, it's gonna hurt, but you did it. But it hurts,
Your
so...
metal has no power here.
So, take a 1d6 damage.
Worth it.
Okay, so which door was it?
Any of them.
Really?
Why not?
Okay, so in let's say that you kicked in the door to cell 5. In the cell 5, you can sense that something is off, and you can also see some ashes, an urn of ashes.
Well, someone had an early cremation.
I mean, in my notes, these are literally infant ashes. So yes, someone had an
Very early cremation.
very early cremation. Yes.
Yikes.
Nice one, Atlas. You found the one room that seems to be creepy.
Okay, but hear me out. I beat the metal.
And that makes it better.
The
hurt
metal
your
has
foot,
no
though.
power here.
Yeah, the electricity and metal have no power here. But yeah, it's quite a small room. But you get the sense that the room may be hiding something.
Right, well, nothing to see here.
I wonder if there's more beans.
Do you want to try rolling for investigation?
Sure.
Okay.
So what do I need to do for that? For investigation?
Hmm?
What do I need to do for investigation?
So add the modifier, so do d20 and add the modifier associated with investigation.
Which is intelligence.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, you can see that the back wall is kind of suspicious, and it's a fake wall.
Definitely gonna touch it.
Yep, it slides back, and you can see the eye.
Wait, this isn't a bean. Wait, is this thing we're supposed to be looking for?
Yes, that's
Yes.
the thing.
Oh. Well, I guess that's better than a bean.
Don't worry, I believed in you.
Uh-huh.
Great. Garrett suddenly chimes in. Now you have to incinerate it.
Seems a little harsh.
I'm gonna take the educated. I'm gonna take the educated guess. The incinerators in the morgue.
Correct.
So what do we do about the urn?
We could always take it.
I mean, you found it.
Would it have any resale value?
This thing?
I don't know.
Not really. I got it from, well, someone who killed someone who I cared about.
Huh, well, then I guess burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, sure, Nero says. Burn, baby, burn.
So we're leaving the urn where it is.
I mean, if we can't sell it, then why take it?
That's true.
Okay, so are you heading out of the room?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if instead of that, I kick in another door?
I thought you
We
were
already
all
found what we
about.
came down here for.
I thought you were all about closing doors. I'm the one who kicks them open.
Fine, then you kick in the metal.
I will.
Okay, which door?
I'm not really sure which door.
How many doors are there? Because then you can just roll for which door you kick in.
So there are 9 doors.
If you want a random door, then just roll a d9.
I don't think we have a D9, to be honest. But you could roll.
Unfortunately, that's correct.
But maybe I can roll or you can roll a D12 and or
If it's not 9 or less, just reroll, I guess.
or no, or D8, or roll a D8 because you already got 1 door.
That's true.
Oh, but there's 2 doors open, 7 and 5.
Oh yeah, D6 then. No wait. Math. I can't do math.
9 minus 2 is 7.
Yes. So I guess 9 minus 2 is 7. Yeah, roll me a D8, please.
Do I do it or?
Yeah, you do it.
This is just a contest of who can kick down the most metal doors.
Okay, so that will be door 6.
Okie dokie.
And then, because it's a metal door, roll me a D20 plus your strength. That was
Only got a 5.
unsuccessful, and because it hurts, give me 1d6. Yeah, that hurt a lot. That was a slightly bigger poke than most pokes.
Damn metal.
Only I am strong enough to break the metal's curse.
Yeah, you didn't get in, unfortunately. You didn't get in.
This is why Atlas is now officially the muscle of the group.
Yeah, this is the part where Atlas is officially the muscle of the group.
We'll see. You might just need lockpicks.
shouldn't we check the cell that the puppet came out of?
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You see nothing there. It was just the puppet.
If these are puppets, where's the puppeteer?
Maybe the puppeteer is the building. Haven't you thought about that? Says Garrett.
Last I checked, this building didn't have strings. Wait,
Fair
no,
point.
that's marionette.
Fair point. However, there is something, and it's not me, that really wants to keep everyone inside.
Well, shall we go off to see the magical wizard of fire?
The what?
I was gonna say Wizard of Ice, but
Wizard of fire, incinerator, because it burns stuff.
Oh, right.
sure. Off to the creepy morgue.
Where's
where
pyro
nothing
when
bad's
you need them?
totally gonna happen.
Okay, so you head back through the Hall of Records up to the morgue. But first you enter the lobotomy room.
Hey, here they could remove my brain, if I had one.
Oh god.
Yeah, there's a blood stain on the main table, the operating table, and a bunch of silver tools and the kit of silver tools on it.
Do the
Beside-
tools have any resale value?
Probably not.
Good question. The answer is yes, says Garrett.
New objective: find the creepiest object in here and return it to Gwen with as a souvenir.
And then wonder why she yells at you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll just pretend I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, you don't see anything else. That's about the extent of the room. At the far end is a corridor that leads to the morgue.
Okay, so Atlas is going to quickly text HQ a picture of the bloodstain on the table.
Gwen responds back with what the fuck?
We're having fun.
Oh yeah, beating up puppets.
I mean, I was thinking about kicking a metal door. Sure, we can go with that.
What the fuck? She's like that.
Just gotta kick all the stuff.
I mean, there's nothing to kick in the room.
But that doesn't mean we can't kick something.
There's always something to kick. Or someone.
Well, if there's nothing here, I guess we should move on.
Oh,
You heading to the morgue?
at least the text means there's no puppets.
there's no puppet in that room.
Morgue time. Morgue time.
It's Morgan time.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
I'm kind of afraid to go into the morgue.
So, in the morgue, you see a puppet staring at the furnace. When you enter from upstairs, you see a puppet downstairs. Its back,
Okay.
it's turned
Do
away
any of
from
us
you.
know how to set up a tripwire?
I don't know, do you?
I mean, you just set it on the floor, don't you?
Look, I didn't take that class. I took How to Kick Metal Doors as my Omni class. So what I'm hearing is we've got a bunch of tripwires we don't know how to use.
Now's the best time to learn.
Okay.
Does the puppet have a phone?
No, but it can sense electrical signals, so...
Oh, well,
When-
I was gonna text the puppet if they had a phone.
No, they don't have a phone.
But they could have a phone if we threw that at them.
But what are they going to do with the phone?
I don't know, slip and slide on it?
Oh my god.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Ghostbusters. I mean, you are quite literally Ghostbusters right now. Because you are busting a ghost out of this hellhole.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, I guess I'll do it then. Atlas is going to try and set up a tripwire in between the puppet and our group.
Okay, do me a... Yeah, okay, but it needs to pass a stealth check.
Uh, 16 after modifiers.
Awesome. Yeah, that will work. And then 1d6 plus intelligence modifier.
That's a 1.
Wow. Yeah, that did not work out. So the puppet starts to scream. And you enter initiative.
My initiative is 19 after modifiers.
Oh, okay. Wait, actually, I might not have done initiative correctly.
It's D20, right?
Yep.
Okay, mine's 15.
So that's Atlas. Your initiative is 19, right? After modifiers.
After modifiers, yes.
So that's so you start. Atlas.
Atlas is going to try and use the taser on some of the metal bits.
Okay. Roll me a d20 plus your strength modifier to hit.
Not gonna happen. I don't think there's a strength modifier I could even have that could make a 3 work.
Yeah, that does not work. Okay, Puppet is going next. So it's gonna try to retaliate to attack you back.
Ah, but fool's logic. It has metal in it, therefore it is cursed by its own metal and will not roll high. Trust the logic.
Yeah, it will miss.
Always trust in the logic.
The metal here is cursed. No. But yeah, Moon, you go next. Yeah.
18, it's kicking time.
That will hit. It's kicking time. So that's...
It's Corbing time, anyways.
In all seriousness, I actually watched the Morbius just because of the 11th Doctor, and I found it average. I didn't find it bad, I just found it average, which is rare for me, because I usually find movies good.
Do I do a d6 or whatever?
1d4 plus your strength, I believe.
So a 3.
That's...
Bravo!
Okay, so that's minus 3. Minus 3.
Little kick to the
That's
leg.
22. That was 22. Next, Kageka.
I'm going to go for the shins.
The shins again.
Melee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, roll to hit. The shins didn't work, unfortunately.
This one has strong legs.
This one never skips
I
leg
have to go for
day.
the arms then.
This one never skips leg day. Atlas, you go next.
Atlas is going to use the fact that they can apparently kick in a metal door to try and once again remove the metal from the puppet.
Okay, roll to hit. That didn't
No.
succeed. No.
Better than the average rolls against metal, though.
True. That's true. The puppet is gonna try to retaliate and whack you. And that will hit. And 5. So that will hit.
We
for
must
5.
break the metal before it's too late.
No. Okay, Moon, you next.
Time for some more kicking. Uh, 13.
That will hit.
Five.
-5. Okay. It's still holding up, but it's getting there, but it's still holding up.
We'll break its legs eventually.
Oh my god.
We must break the metal curse.
There will be a roll. Listen, there will be one roll that will allow you to break the metal curse. I believe in you. I believe in you.
First the fence messing up Moon, and now anytime anyone touches metal.
Kageka, you next.
I'm gonna go for a kick to the stomach.
Gotta get around that tough shin armor.
Yeah.
Wait. I have a. Wait, I have an accurate gift. I have an accurate gift of what's going on.
Kick them till they fall, then keep kicking.
Well, that's a gift.
Think it works.
Oh. What's your
Supreme, what's your strength mod?
Strength is 12.
Your modifier.
15 plus 20 plus 2. 17.
What?
Okay, so if 15 is your strength, your modifier is +2.
Yeah.
So Supreme's roll is 12 to hit with the stomach kick.
That. So it's 12? Like, so it's 12?
Yeah, after modifier, Supreme's roll would be 12.
Oh yeah, that will hit.
And then if hit, 5 for damage.
Then it hit 5 for damage. It's getting there. It's getting there. It looks slightly worse for wear than it did before. So now Atlas, it's your turn.
Atlas will once again try and break the metal.
Okay. Wow.
I have broken the curse!
That you've broken the curse. That actually broke the metal. Oh my god! And that actually broke the metal. I cannot believe it. You actually did it. You broke the curse. That's awesome and both terrifying. But most
Do I roll damage, or is it just you break the metal, your turn's over?
you roll for damage. You roll. What was my roll if I?
Assuming D4, yeah?
Yeah, D4.
Uh, 5 damage.
So that's down to 7 points of damage. And it's got blood squirting out of where you pulled the metal out of.
Alright, everyone, aim for the new weakness!
Oh my god.
If they don't have a weakness, we'll make one.
You broke the curse. I can't believe it. Now it's my turn. Well, whatever the puppet tried to do, it missed.
It was too distracted by the fact that someone actually ripped its metal out.
Yeah. It was too distracted for that.
The puppet was hit with decisive strike.
Oh my god. So, Moon, your turn.
I think this time I'll hit it with a trank dart.
Aim for the hole.
Ew. $13.
That will hit.
So I roll?
Yeah, you roll 1d6 plus your strength modifier.
D4 plus strength for strength D6. Yeah, sorry, I'm stupid. Anyways,
So 8.
And it's down.
Hey, finished it off.
Nice. Congratulations, you finished it off.
I feel like I'm surrounded by people who just aren't impressed that I ripped metal out of something.
Congratulations, you made a mess.
I mean, I'm still trying to process it.
Okay, so now that's
real
Fred.
quick.
Yeah.
I was gonna say real quick. Karaka takes a picture of the puppet to send to Gwen with the caption 3 down.
What the fuck? What is going
Just
on?
keeping Gwen updated.
What is
Make sure to emphasize the missing piece of metal.
What is going on over there? What is going on?
You're missing the kicking party.
Hey, about when we get back.
Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, there are blood stains everywhere. And
What can I say except you're welcome?
No thanks to Atlas.
in the far corner of the room you can see the furnace.
Time for an
lit.
early crematorium for the
Alri-
eye.
Already lit. You can see an already lit furnace, probably by the
It's
electricity.
hella lit.
Probably by the electricity.
I mean, if we came here to burn the eye, let's do it and get out of this morgue.
So you.
So, Nehru, the incinerator. I guess you could say the fire roars.
Oh my god.
Want to get off this crazy train?
Oh my god. Okay, so you're burning the eye?
Yep.
So,
I believe so.
So, as you throw the eye in, it sort of sizzles, and then it disintegrates.
Makes sense. Well, I believe our job here is done.
What?
I concur.
Nehru, who's been there the whole time, is like, yeah, we still have the diary to take care of.
And somehow we have to go to the past to find it.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I kicked open a metal door. The front door is not metal.
Yeah, but how do you think we are going to do that? How do you think we are going to enter the past?
Yeah, I don't think kicking will help us go reverse in time.
Is
Can we
there a
find
clock
the
nearby?
and just rewind time.
Well, I was going to say kick the clock.
Or maybe if we return something to its restful place, maybe we can do that? We can try? Because I took
Got
a
it.
look.
We have to go throw those ashes in the incinerator.
That did cross my mind.
I think we might need to figure out where these things go. These things go. I took a look
Yeah.
at patient records. There should be something in there.
Because I don't think the answer is turning ash into more ash.
But it could be.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Um, can we like? I'm getting kind of tired. So, can we close it here, or you want to continue?
To be continued?
Da 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 da.
Yeah, to be continued.
Yeah, that sounds good with me. Maybe next time around we'll have some people pop in.
Yeah, maybe.
It sounds fair to me too.
Yeah, but it was fun.
It was. I'm not yawning because I'm bored. I'm yawning because I didn't sleep much today.
Go to sleep. So should I.
I'm not yawning.
Sadly, it's too late for me to sleep, but I'll just, I don't know, go play some hardcore games to wake myself up.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to close